Hey, what's up guys, it's Lego Hobo 910 here with another Lego video. And in this video, I'm reviewing set number 76100, Royal Talon Fighter Attack from the Black Panther movie. And the Black Panther movie, I saw it the day before recording this, 2 days before it's getting uploaded. It's a great movie, I highly recommend it, and let's get right into the review. So here is the Royal Talon Fighter, which is Black Panther's ship from the movie, his main ship. And I really like the design of this. It's smooth, very ovular, and pretty sleek. I also really like these kind of frills and points here. They don't actually, in the movie, you get to see, like, once that they kind of fold in and then pop out when he's actually, like, flying. So it's a bit of a shame that they don't do that, but it's really not that big of a deal because maybe Marvel didn't let them know about that, so I'm not really that mad about that. And on the bottom here, it also has some landing gear, which can actually kind of bend a bit. And it does break a little bit quite easily. Sometimes the studs pop off. These can also fall off fairly easily. And then it has these kind of two clear thruster jet engines. I think it would have looked a bit more accurate if they included like some blue or purple in it. And then there's some stud shooters on the bottom, which just shoot off the studs like normal. 2 of them. And then there are 2 extra studs. And we can open up the cockpit here, which has 1 sticker on it. And there is room for 1 person to sit. And in there is a dark tan seat. And then a few consoles. And they didn't put in any joysticks because in the movie it's controlled by just holding out your hands and then kind of moving them and turning them to control it. Then moving along here, we have these big pieces, these big kind of smooth circular pieces with long stickers along them. These were a bit hard to apply, and they don't really line up that easily, as you can see. You have to be, like, super careful to get them to line up perfectly. But then there's also these stickers on the Nexo shields from Nexo Knights. And also, before we move on to the interior bit, you can angle these kind of ear pieces. It's meant to kind of look like a panther head in the front a bit. And you can angle these fins, too. And now, let's open it up. I really like the use of the Technic kind of tooth gear pieces here to give it a bit of a texture. You can open it up, and it's just using one of these trapdoor pieces. And inside there's a little bit of space, not much. There's kind of some bars back there. You can fit like 1 minifig in, you can put Black Panther in, but that's about it. Maybe you can fit in 2 if they like don't have any accessories or tall hats or anything. And that is about it for the Royal Talon Fighter. So first up is Black Panther, and he is different from the other Black Panther from Civil War and the other one from this line, because the one from Civil War has the eye holes covered, this one has them exposed and has a bit more silver detailing around it, and then the other one from this line has kind of the blue vibranium power going through it. You can check that out in the Rhino Face-Off by the Mime review, which I will be making. And he just has this standard Black Panther headpiece here where it has the little ears. And I really like the face print there, very detailed, with the open eye holes and then a bunch of silver, different shades of gray and silver as well. And then same with on the torso. Sadly, there isn't any leg printing. Then the printing on the back and the back of the head is just as good. Once again, though, wish that there was some printing on the legs and the arms, carrying over some of the silver lining. And now we have Nakia. She has this cool black hairpiece, which is a brand new hairpiece. It's kind of like the hairpiece which is commonly referred to as the bedhead hairpiece, because it was first used on the bedhead minifig from the collectible series minifig. Except it's a lot more spiky. Really cool new hairpiece. And then she has these silver ring weapons. And I think it'd be kind of cool. This is just kind of a random thought. If they printed these in red, yellow, green, blue, and black, and they could make the Olympic rings using those, just kind of a random thought. Then she has some dark brown legs. Then I really like the top. There's lots of intricate detailing there. You can see little bits of kind of slightly orangish red, which only show if the light hits them right because they're printed directly on the red. Lots of intricate detailing there. And then the printing carries over to the back. She has a pretty good useful face print here with just a little smirk. And then the opposite face is kind of a bigger, happy smile. Moving on to the villains, we have Ulysses Claw. And I really like his hairpiece there, as well as the face printing. They match up really nicely, and they really kind of represent Andy Serkis well. I like the blue jacket that carries over to the back as well. And then he has a little bit of a necklace there and a bit of tattooing on the chest. The Sonic hand cannon isn't exactly accurate, though. This is kind of just a big metal piece with then some blue lightning shooting out, which just connects to his hand. It's not actually a separate arm. I wasn't expecting to have kind of a separate arm piece. But then again, I feel like they couldn't really do what he actually has in the movie, where it's basically just his hand, which then splits down in the center and a cannon pops out. That would be really hard to do in Lego. They could just have it be his normal hand and have him holding this lightning piece, but that wouldn't really look as cool and kind of show that he has a missing arm with a hand cannon on it. So I feel this is as best as they could do. Maybe make it look a bit more like it is in the movie. Make it a bit less chunky and kind of get rid of some of these wire pieces around it. I don't know. I feel like it'd be really hard to do. This isn't exactly accurate, but I think it works well. And now finally we have Killmonger. And I gotta say, I love the mask in the movie and in Lego. Looks really cool. I love the kind of devil horns and then the frill going around it, as well as all that intricate gray detailing. Then he just has this rocket launcher, which is a flick fire missile. There we go. It's kind of hard to shoot off past this. And also sometimes you'll just end up knocking out the whole rocket launcher out of his hand. Then he also has pretty cool chest printing there with lots of gold on his kind of bulletproof vest. Some nice pockets on his dark tan jeans there. And then the printing of his bulletproof vest carries around. You can take off the mask. It's a rubbery mask, so that way it doesn't break these horns off easily. That also means it kind of sticks to his head and is a bit hard to take off and sometimes pulls his head out. And then he just has a fairly standard head. I wish they would have done something a bit more special because he kind of wears red goggles a bit. And I don't know, I just feel like this doesn't really look like the actor Michael B. Jordan that much. I feel like they could have done something better, make a new face print or something. Overall, this is a really good set. I like the ship design. It's very sleek and cool looking. Plus, all four of the minifigs are very excellent, especially Killmonger. I like his mask. And I don't know, I just love him. He looks really cool. That's all, and peace.